people that think they care about black people and think they care about the situation, but they really just care about Shedeur Sanders because they have an affinity for him. So they think that his isolated situation matters more than Derek Harmon. So Derek Harmon should have get drafted first round, even though he put in the work, even though he's needed at his position, even though he's probably going to be off the board if the Steelers don't take him. The Steelers, the Steelers shouldn't take Derek Harmon. Derek Harmon mother doesn't matter because Derek Harmon mother and him, the player Derek Harmon, they don't have as many followers as Shedeur Sanders and Deion Sanders. So they don't matter. Shedeur should get drafted before him. Y'all don't know what y'all talk about. Y'all don't even watch football. Y'all don't care about football. All y'all want something to say. So you see him, Shedeur not getting drafted, and he's black. So now everybody's racist. Bro, he's asking to be in the NFL. He's already toe tapping. Yes, they humbled him. I don't see Shedeur. If Shedeur was really standing up to somebody and he wasn't humble and he had so much confidence, right? He would say, y'all didn't draft me in the first round. Y'all know what? Don't draft me at all because that's disrespectful. Y'all didn't draft me in the first round. Let me go undrafted. But Shedeur didn't say that because he doesn't have this confidence that y'all try to say. This is coming from a person that didn't bet his whole check on Shedeur. I didn't put my whole check on Shedeur when he played TCU. Because I knew that he was decent and he could beat that team. But what y'all doing is y'all trying to piece something together so y'all can feel like you have a grievance. You want to have a grievance? The African American person in America worked for 400 years and was never paid for it. Talk about that. Don't talk about Shedeur Sanders. He might go to the league and be paid less money. So now I'm mad. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about, bro. Y'all sitting up here crying. Shedeur Sanders is asking to be in the racist league. This is what I'm talking about when I tell y'all is black people out here trying to police the police. You cannot police the police, black people. You have to decode the whole system, burn down the whole system, get a new system, right? You have to get your reparations, break away from these people, right? It's not, oh man, Shedeur should be a part of their system. All right, so why isn't he? Because they're racist. All right, so what are you going to do about it? Cry? And then when they let you in, everything is good. Oh, we're going to act good now because they let me in. They let me in now. Everything's all right. Shedeur Sanders, if you want to get drafted, if you feel like you should get drafted, it's time to make a pitch. You're not a first-round draft pick. That's long gone, buddy. It's time to make a pitch. Call Mike Tomlin and explain to Mike Tomlin why you're going to work your tail off to be a starting Steelers quarterback. And not only that, because I know just there you want to take a deep breath. No, after that, you want to be an NFL slave, right? Beat out Mason for the job and then go out there and win games and be over 500 so he could keep his job. Everything isn't about, man, Shedeur. He wants to be happy. Shedeur should be happy. Who the fuck are y'all? And then y'all throwing in hominin attacks. Oh, you're on your knees. You're on your knees as a black man saying he needs to be humble. You're on your knees as a black man saying he needs to be humble. Well, what is he doing asking to be a part of a league of a group of people that don't want to accept him and his high completion rate? What is he trying to do? Why doesn't he just go to the other league? There's another league. Why doesn't he go to the, if he wanted to be drafted first round so bad, why doesn't he go to the other league? Because he wants to be a part of the NFL. Shedeur's really the one toe tapping and on his knees. And y'all fans, I'm not even gonna say what y'all doing. Okay? Y'all not understanding what's going on. So now it's race because I don't understand the dynamics of the NFL. I don't understand if we let Shedeur Sanders on our team and he comes in with his NIL money and his Maybachs and all this other stuff that some other players might feel some type of way, and now I got to give them a raise. Y'all don't understand how business works. Y'all don't understand. So the first thing that y'all do and say is inhabitants and racist. Y'all are emotional and y'all are children. Y'all don't understand what's going on right now. And you know who understands? Deion Sanders understands what's going on right now. That's why this whole time, Deion Sanders, prime time, then kept his mouth shut humbly and been quiet. He ain't did nothing but turn that music back on and shut his damn mouth. because he know exactly what's going on right now. This is Shedeur's rookie hazing. Oh, what are you talking about, man? They don't do that anymore. Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. You're not even an NFL fan. You're not even a football watcher. You don't know what's going on right now. This is a part of Shedeur Sanders' rookie hazing. So a nigga put me in timeout because I'm telling them, people in the chat agreeing with me. Yeah, that sounds right. It sounds like Shedeur wants to be an NFL slave. He wants to be an NFL slave, so he's going to close his mouth, humble down, and watch all these other people get picked before him. That's actually happy that they're getting picked. You know, I just watched this guy, Tyreek Nasheed, make a video talking about they want the crack babies. They want the kids with no father or no mother coming out the adoption home. What are you talking about? White mammy, white pappy saving you. Y'all black people is going over your heads. Just talk about reparations. That's the only, if you want to be a pro-black person, just talk about reparations. Because if we had that, we wouldn't even be worried about the NFL. We'll have our own BFL, okay? And it'll be our own league, okay? But we don't have that because we don't have reparations. I'm not talking about Oprah money. No, these people have more money than Oprah, okay? She needs her reparations too. As disrespectful as that might sound to Oprah in her illustrious career, she needs her reparations too because she deserves it. Her lineage deserves it. Her people deserves it. And the janitor needs his reparations. And the homeless person, black person on the street corner needs their reparations. Because they lied about our timeline. They lied about our history. And now y'all talking about you're on your knees because you're saying Shedeur Sanders should be humbled. He's already humbled. Don't you get it? He's a part of the program. He's a part of the system already. He wants to be a part of the system. He's already humbled, you idiots. What are y'all talking about? He's being humbled right now. This is his rookie hazing. But it's going over y'all heads because y'all actually aren't pro-black. Y'all actually don't care about black people. You just want to see Shedeur Sanders get drafted and your hero, Deion Sanders, be happy. So you can be happy and have some self-worth. Oh, because he said it, RG3 said it, and Ryan Clark said it. So the fuck what? They aren't drafting him? His own mentor, Tom Brady, is watching him right now out the corner of his eye as he worries about his team's actual needs and values. That's what it's about. I know some of y'all don't understand because some of y'all never put nothing together. Y'all never had a business. Y'all never had a 6-figure business. Y'all damn sure never had a 7-figure business. Y'all don't know what's going on right now. Y'all never had an 8-figure business. Y'all never had a billionaire business. Y'all don't know what's going on right now. Y'all don't got nothing to do. Y'all don't even sports bet. Y'all don't know what's going on. You know how much money is coming through right? I bet Shedeur got his underpicks. I bet Shedeur took his underpicks right after the first round and said, damn, I'm really here. Let me take this underpick. I bet somebody text Shedeur and said, man, you might as well take your underpicks and turn the millions of dollars into more millions of dollars. And Shedeur was like, hell yeah. I'm basically in control of this shit. If somebody called me and I don't want them to draft me, I could basically say, don't draft me. That's why Shedeur is humble right now, not saying a goddamn thing. Y'all talking about Shedeur don't gotta be humble. Shedeur don't nobody give a fuck what y'all talking about. Cause don't nobody listen to y'all. Don't nobody listen to y'all, dog. Y'all say the same thing every other person say and be a fan. Nigga, that's helping Shedeur pockets probably right now. I bet you he got his underpicks. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all don't know what y'all watching. Y'all don't understand that they got it like this so yeah, we can keep watching the draft. This is the only reason we watching the draft. Had Shedeur went pick 2 in round 1, nobody be watching the draft right now. Don't you understand how much money they making off of this? Shedeur, if you didn't already get on that phone with Mike Tomlin, get on the phone with Mike Tomlin, bro. Tell him that this image that they're trying to paint you as isn't the image, and you need to go tell the rest of the front office this, Coach Tomlin, that this isn't my image that they're trying to paint me. Please, sir, I'm trying to work hard. I do not care where I get drafted at. That means nothing towards me or my ability to play football. No, y'all want Shedeur to be like, man, F all of y'all. I'm Shedeur Sanders. See my big chain? I'm black. Quarterback. Nobody cares, bro. They want to know, are they going to win games? See, the amount of attention that comes with Shedeur, it only should equate to winning games. The amount of distraction that comes with Shedeur, it should only equate to winning games. That's how they're looking at it. They're not looking at it like, man, we're gonna bring Shedeur in because he's Dion's son. What the fuck is wrong with you people? If that's the case, why y'all not talking about Shiloh? Shiloh should be drafted by now. I ain't hear nobody open up about Shiloh at all. Nobody said nothing about Shiloh. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to curse, but they ain't said nothing about Shiloh. These people are crazy. These people are crazy. Like, listen to them talk. They don't know. They don't even watch. This guy, I Smoke Hip Hop TV, DJ Bless One, whatever he wants to call himself. He just said yesterday, I don't even watch football, y'all. He said, I don't even watch football. I just want to see Shedeur Sanders get drafted. Now it's a grievance. Now it's, man, we going against the NFL. I'm gonna boycott the NFL if they don't draft. Listen, guess who's not gonna boycott the NFL? Shedeur's not. Shedeur's gonna be on somebody's team this summer, fighting for his starting spot, doing little toe tap, buck dancing ass drills, like everybody else. He's gonna be doing exactly what these people tell him to do because that's his job. This is his job. Can you go to your job and tell your job that you're gonna do this and do that and do whatever the fuck you want to do? Some people are, oh, I do what I want to do. No, you don't. You still got to pay taxes, still got to pay bills. Nobody can do what the fuck they want to do. That's what they're trying to explain to Shedeur. Shedeur would never understand this if he would have got drafted second after Cam Moore. He'd probably be partying with Cam Moore right now in the Maybach. He wouldn't even be caring about what these people talking about. Oh, yeah, all right, coach. Oh, all right, coach. They already knew what they was going to get because that's what they were getting during the interviews. That's what these people are telling y'all. This is what they were feeling during the interview. How you gonna tell these people how they feel? Or they just making those just to be making those because they racist? Bro, them being racist has nothing to do with the fact that they don't like him. They was gonna be racist regardless. All right, they don't like. It only was a few teams that was gonna draft them that draft black quarterbacks that like black players like that at that position. So his dad already, one team that was interested, they said, oh, Cleveland. He said, I don't want to go there. Cam Moore said he don't want to go there. And then Dion came through and said, no, don't get my son. We know what happened. We know y'all was laughing and kiki and ha-haing about Cleveland drafting him. And Cleveland said, you know what? F you. Then when Cleveland went to a quarterback that did want to go to their team, and he's like, wow, I get to get more money. Wow. And I get to get drafted before Shedeur. Wow, I get to look like I'm something. Of course, I'm about to get in here. Dillon Gabriel. You want to know why? Because he was humble. The money doesn't matter to Shedeur, so it doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter where he gets drafted at. It shouldn't matter. If the money doesn't matter, then it shouldn't matter where he gets drafted at. Some other players, they really need the money. Some players like Derek Hartman, it really means a lot to them. His mom that probably paid for his whole career to make sure he went to college, right? She passed away right after he got drafted. Mike Tomlin, if nobody's going to salute you and the rest of the front office of the Steelers, I'm going to salute y'all because y'all made that man dream come true. Y'all made his family dream come true. So it's not like Tyreek Nasheed is saying, oh my God, they're what did he say, bro? Oh, they're bending over for the Mayos. So like, what are we talking about? It's really grown people out here that speak in ad hominem attacks. Like, what's wrong with y'all, bro? You're grown. Nobody's bending over for these people. Matter of fact, they are. They're trying to be a part of their league, you idiot. They're not trying to be a part of your league. Where's your league so we don't have to face this racism? Right? It's not there because we don't have our reparations. So if you're going to be a pro-black, only talk about fucking reparations because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Okay? But y'all not going to do that. You're going to keep on using this situation to get views. Y'all don't care about black people. And it's black people that really care about black people that be following these people like, oh my God, why is this happening? They don't even know what's going on because they don't follow sports either. They don't follow football either. So now they caught up in the web of we looking stupid, looking crazy. And then when the racists come through and say you sound like a stupid ass liberal, DJ Bless One, you want to delete him out the chat and delete, I'm going to get him out of here. You sound like a liberal. I'm not a liberal. You are. You're exactly what these Democrat people are. You don't know what you talk about. Babbling at the mouth, Just talking, man. And then when I tell you, like me, I'm really trying to get up there and teach you something and tell you something about this sports bet. I know what's going on in the NFL today. I'm letting you know. I know the climate. There's all these videos. You haven't brought up Jaden Daniels. You never brought up none of this stuff. Do y'all understand the type of stock and climate that the QB is at right now? No QB is getting chosen in the first round or probably even the second round if they're not Jaden Daniels-esque, possibly leading their team to an NFC championship or an AFC championship. Why would I waste my money on a quarterback where I have to develop him? I have to do the project. I have to make sure his arm's good. I got to make sure he does his drills. I got to teach him the playbook. When I could get a guy, it's only, those are the one-of-a-kind players, right? They want a one-of-a-kind quarterback in the first round. If you fall out of there, you're going to be fighting for a starting spot. If you fall out of the second round or third, you're going to be fighting for a starting spot on a decent team. And that's where Shedeur is right now. This isn't like y'all still stuck in Shedeur at Colorado. We're past that. Shedeur's not at Colorado no more. Shedeur's at the NFL now. I keep speaking about Colorado, and when he gets to the NFL, then people are gonna say exactly what they said when he got to JSU in Colorado. We don't care about what you did at your old school. They always say that. If you played sports, you would know that, but you never played organized sports a day in your life. So you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about because you never played organized sports a day in your life. The first thing they say when you step into the facility of your new team is, I don't give a goddamn rat's ass of what you did at your old school. That's what they say. I don't know why they always say it, but I thought they did. That's what they're scouting you through. But this is what these people fucking say. We don't give a fuck what you did at your old team. You're on our team now. And we're going to treat you how the fuck we want to treat you. And you better suck it up and play good. That's what they told Tom Brady. And Tom Brady cheated, scratched, and clawed his way up to the top. He did what the fuck he had to do. But y'all want to bring up Brady. Y'all sound dumb. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Listen to these guys.
The NFL, the best quarterbacks usually don't come from the best program. Patrick Mahomes came from Texas Tech. Josh Allen came from Wyoming. Lamar came from Louisville.
Now we're going to compare this guy to the best quarterbacks in the NFL. We're going to just keep on comparing them to the best people in the NFL, even though Shedeur didn't do his combine drills, which he should have did, and he had a lackluster pro day, and they don't see it in him. You still comparing him to everybody else. Stop comparing this guy to everybody else. Let his story be his story, because when you start comparing it, you start upping up the level of difficulty that he's going to have to complete. And his situation is going to be different. Okay? The teams that needed a quarterback, they drafted him. So now his situation is, I'm going to have to fight for my spot. Nobody's talked about that yet. You want to know why? Because none of these guys know what they're talking about. The situation Shedeur Sanders is in is more of a Brock Purdy type of situation. It's more of a Brock Purdy type of situation. He's going to have to get on a team, Mr. Irrelevant. Nobody cares about you. Who are you? That's how they want to treat him. They don't want to treat you. These people never play sports a day in their life. They don't follow the NFL. They don't know anything about the NFL. They don't know anything about football. Sitting up here talking about football, comparing them to Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, all these other people who were on a different type of tier. They're on a different type of one-of-a-kind tier, right? That's an old draft. It's null and void. The draft doesn't even matter. Brady got drafted 6th, right? That's how these people are looking at it. Brock Purdy, starting quarterback right now. He went last in the draft. So this is the hazing that they're giving Shedeur. This is them to explain to Shedeur without explaining to Shedeur. You don't run shit here. When you get here, we don't care about you being Shedeur. We just want you to be number 2 on our depth chart. We don't care about who you are personally. We just want you to be the guy. We don't care about who your dad is. Remember Shedeur said that in the interviews? Y'all know who my dad is? They don't give a rat's ass who your dad is. Because your dad can't come out here and play football. You have to come out here and play football, Shedeur. But y'all, it's not registering through your mind because I have a soft spot in your heart for this kid. It's okay. It's okay. Y'all have a soft spot in y'all heart for this kid. And I understand why. Because y'all like the glitz and the glamour. Y'all like how you look and all that stuff. That's cool. But I'm telling y'all from a real football NFL perspective. The first thing they tell you when you get to a new facility or a new team is we don't care about what you used to do. Can you do it today? This is a what have you done for me lately league. Shedeur, if you went first, don't you know the type of scrutiny that you would have been under? Shedeur, if you go 6th round, you know what type of scrutiny you're going to be under? Because, like you said, do you know who my dad is? Your dad was one of the greatest players ever. So they want to see some greatest player ever shit. It's not going to be like Colorado when you first got there and they, you know what I'm saying? Oh, well, when he first got there, he snapped when he first got to Colorado. But I'm talking about the second season. People started giving him leniency. People started saying, "Oh well, he doesn't really have to win. He's going in the draft." Now it turned into he's going 1st round in the draft because he had a certain amount of stats, right? So now you're leaning on stats from last year. You, they don't care. They don't care. That's what they're trying to tell you, Shedeur. They don't care. And if you haven't gotten on the phone and talked to Mike Tomlin, you an idiot. And your PR team, your agent, you need to fire him because they don't know what they're talking about. You don't have no other team. All right, now we got Cleveland. Who's Cleveland selecting? A running back. They're not selecting Shedeur. Wow. You want to know why? Because Shedeur's dad told Cleveland, don't fucking draft my son. And Shedeur's like, well, that sounds pretty good because I don't want to play in Cleveland in the cold, so I shouldn't get. You see what I'm saying? This is the type of thought process that these people have. It's a spoiled, nasty thought process, and it's not helping the actual pro-black people like me. That's explaining to everybody the truth that Shedeur's actually the one toe tapping because he wants to be in the NFL slave league. He wants to be their slave. He wants to humble down and do what they tell him to do at that job. Yes, that's what it is. It's their organization. It's not Shedeur's NFL.
Did they call Shedeur? Y'all can fall in love with that bullshit. One thing I noticed that Travis didn't do while he had that platform to call. In fact, he didn't even have to call out the people. You feel me? Who didn't draft Shedeur? Why not say something about?
Why would this? Is what I'm talking about, bro. Just listen to what he say. Listen to what he say. It don't even make sense. Why would Travis call out Shedeur and go against the other NFL owners when he works for an NFL owner? And they probably told him don't even talk about that shit. Why would he do that? Oh, because that's the code. All right, following the code might get you cut from the team. Following the code might get you traded from your dream team that you wanted to play in Duval at because you want to stick up for Shedeur and some college BS. And he's above that now. Travis is worried about the Jaguars right now. He's not worried about what Shedeur is doing unless he's going to become a Jaguar. Y'all not understanding what's going on because y'all probably never even played football before.
Look, man, no apron needed today.
It's people like that, man. Because we got to be honest. Travis Hunter ain't come from no well-to-do background. You know his family struggles, and he has great talent and great heart, and he works his behind off to get where he at. But now he's there, so it's like up until this point, he really needed something from the Sanders family.
Bro, what do you mean he's there? He didn't even start a game yet. What do you mean he's there? What if Travis go crazy and go apeshit and say, y'all need to draft my nigga, y'all need to draft my ninja Shedeur. Y'all need to draft my ninja Shedeur yet. Y'all gonna be happy? And then what if something Travis get into some legal issue, God forbid, something happen, and then the Jaguars like, man, it's too much drama with Travis. And Travis get cut by them or something crazy happen, and he lose his opportunity in the league because he worried about what Shedeur doing. Right now, Travis need to focus on what Travis doing because they're watching everything he does. What if they y'all say, oh, Travis need the money. What if Travis say something crazy and they tell Travis he not getting $1 million they promised him as a bonus? He said, oh, we can't do the $1 million because in the contract of the $1 million bonus, we told you not to say anything about Shedeur Sanders being drafted. And now he can't get the extra $1 million that he was going to give his people because he want to listen to y'all ninjas and do what y'all ninjas do and get up and irate like y'all ninjas. This is why nobody listens to y'all ninjas. Listen to y'all ninjas is a joke.
1,000% incorrect, sir. The fuck Shedeur needs Travis Hunter? You serious?
Now
He had his own
Shedeur don't need Travis. What are we talking about? Y'all are literally mad because y'all projection isn't right. Welcome to sports betting.
Your sports, bro. You serious, gang? Go ahead, Colin. What?
Yeah, how he needs Travis when he the most accurate quarterback in college football. That means the ball's going to hit anybody in the receiver's hand.
Anybody.
Whoever Shedeur throws to is going to be right on target every time. Now, Travis Hunter, you know, he really was more valuable as a corner because guess what? If he was a receiver, guess what? We got LaJohn Webster, we got Jimmy Horn. We got all
Steve, with all these skill positions we got.
Now we hating on Travis. Now we hating on Travis for just being on the team. Look, dude said literally, Fatter 007. Now y'all mad at Travis because he got drafted. Literally, his own chat is going against what he's saying. And anytime somebody go against what they say, is, oh man, we're going to delete you out the chat because you don't want to cry and toe tap for Shedeur like Shedeur doing. Nigga, Shedeur's buck dancing and toe tapping. He want to be an NFL slave boy. He want to listen to what them coaches tell him to do, and he want to get paid by them owners. What are y'all talking about? Y'all talking about he should rebel. Why didn't Deion Sanders say anything? Deion Sanders should do a march on Washington. What the fuck are y'all talking about? Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Boycott the NFL. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about, bro. Y'all literally don't know what y'all talking about. The only chance that Shedeur probably had to get him drafted was the Cleveland Browns and the Steelers. Guess what? Deion Sanders told one half of that team, one half of them teams not to draft him. Now what? He only really had a real good chance of going to the Cleveland Browns and the Steelers. And no, it's more. It's the Jags. All right, well, sign Shedeur and watch the quarterback that you already had, Trevor Lawrence, throw a fit. All right, well, sign Shedeur and then watch who's on the Raiders or whoever the Raiders think is good, throw a fit. These people don't want him because it's a lot of controversy that comes with him. Y'all not understanding what's going on. This is why I didn't make no Shedeur videos. What was y'all doing? Shedeur video. Because I really wanted to see Shedeur get drafted. I really put my money on Shedeur when he played TCU. Y'all didn't. Y'all are fake fans. I'm not even a fan, bro, because I know what that is. But when I'm telling Shedeur to be humble before his bosses and before the laws, the people that he want to follow the NFL law. That's what Shedeur want to follow. Shedeur don't want to follow y'all law. Fair usage, fair usage. He don't want to follow I Smoke Hip Hop law. He don't want to be in the I Smoke Hip Hop league. He want to be in the NFL. So he need to do what the NFL telling him to do. If the NFL tell him to run backwards in 4 seconds, he need to run backwards in 4 seconds. No, he don't need to do nothing. Shedeur don't need to be humble. That sounds good. But when it's time to get drafted and cats don't get drafted, RG3, cats start crying. Cats start leaning on the table like Lamar Jackson, like, damn, this shit crazy. And their mom gotta rub their arm because they see their dream dwindling. But what's Shedeur doing? I'm gonna laugh and smile in all the madness. All right, you want to keep on laughing at us? All right, we want to see some sad faces. We want to see some tears drop on your stream, Shedeur. That's how they're looking at it. They're not looking at it like how y'all looking at it, because they got other players like Derek Harmon, who I dropped the short of yesterday, whose mother is on life support and literally passed away after he got drafted first round by the Steelers. But that's not enough for y'all, man. It's just Shedeur should get drafted because he's Deion's son, and we love Deion, and we just nut hug, and we just all day. So it should be Shedeur. Y'all don't understand what's going on, bro. Y'all don't even watch football. Y'all don't even watch football. See, people don't want me. He didn't want me to. DJ Bless One. He didn't want me to get on there and talk with them because he know I got a channel He know my channel. I'm on here speaking sense. I'm on here making sense, and I'm a real pro black. I'm really a foundational black American. I'm really FBA. I'm really gonna get on here and make sense and tell y'all, man, we just need to worry about reparations and what Shedeur's doing right now. He is toe tapping, right? He is toe tapping for the white man right now. He want to be in the white man league. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. That's his dream job, but he might have to sit the draft out. He might have to get drafted like Brady, since Brady's his mentor and he wants to do it the Brady way, and he's like Brady. That's what he always saying, right? He might have to get drafted in the 6th round, 7th round. He might have to go undrafted and go on a team and work his way up from the 3rd string. Oh no, you're racist. You talking like them good old boys. You this and that. Man, miss me with the bullshit. Because you want to know what? Y'all don't even watch football. Y'all don't even care about what's going on right now. Y'all said it yourself. I wouldn't even be paying attention to this unless Shedeur drafted, and unless Shedeur wasn't drafted. I mean, unless Shedeur get, bro. Y'all know what I mean. Y'all wouldn't even be watching if Shedeur got drafted. Is the point? You see what I'm saying? And these people know that, so they all collectively came up with the fact that we need to get our ratings up, right? This is our chance to boost our ratings. Let's do it off of Shedeur's back. Since he wants to put the NFL on his back and be our slave boy, let's do this right here because we can monetize. Like, y'all not understanding what's going on, bro, because y'all aren't actually in tune with what's going on. Y'all just babbling at the mouth. Y'all got babble diarrhea where y'all just babble. And it's just, oh, there's racist. You don't understand that a black man doesn't need to be humble and not a. What the fuck are you talking about? I just watched 100 black men humbly put on their draft caps. What are you talking about, sir? What do you mean the black man doesn't mean to be humble? Travis Hunter looked pretty humble to me. Y'all hear humble and y'all think a nigga bending over. Like, what are y'all talking about? Humble mean being respectful. Shouldn't you be respectful to wouldn't you teach your kids to be respectful to whomever they're working for in the workforce? Or you gonna tell your kids to curse the boss out if you don't? Y'all acting like these people did something to Shedeur. Shedeur want to be a part of these people. He don't want to be a part of y'all. He want to be a part of them people league, right? We all know what people I'm talking about, right? He want to be a part of them, so he need to do what they say. If they say take the chain off, take the hat off, that's his uniform, and that's what they're telling him to do. But y'all don't understand that because y'all are against authority. Y'all are against authority. Especially if it's simple. Take your chain, take your hat off. All right, I want millions of dollars, so I'm gonna take my chain and my hat off. But Shedeur already has millions of dollars, so he's feeling as though I should do whatever the fuck I want to do. I don't give a rat's ass. Not understanding, we have 57 other players over here who don't even make. It's only one player on the team that make the salary of your chain, Shedeur. So that's how they're looking at it. This isn't me. This is obviously how they feel because they would have drafted him by now, right? Am I saying Dart is better? No. Am I saying I don't even know how to say his last name? Tyler, I think his name is from Louisville. Am I saying all these people are better? Am I saying Dylan Gabriel are better? No, I'm not saying that. Do they fit those teams? Do they fit those organizations? Do they have a good relationship with the coaches? And all of that matters. All of that matters. The relationship. All of that matters. Y'all don't think that matters because y'all are fanboys and y'all don't even actually watch football.
For the next 30 years, bro. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all. I don't hate on Arch Manning. If you've been watching, I prefer this.
Now it's Arch Manning. Arch Manning might not even, he's not even in the draft. Why are y'all talking about Arch Manning? Arch Manning's not even in the draft. And he's smart for not trying to be in this draft. Like, Arch is still in college. Let him be over in college. We're talking about the NFL right now. But y'all worried about Arch Manning because Arch Manning, what if Arch Manning break his leg into 1,000 pieces and he never able to play football again? Then what y'all gonna say? Y'all not even gonna care no more. By August, bro, if Shedeur Sanders, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all no, bro. If Shedeur Sanders isn't starting during the season or by August in the preseason, If Shedeur isn't starting, these people not gonna care no more. These people just talking about it. It's something to talk about right now. Oh man, Shedeur should be drafted because don't even know why. Don't even know the needs of teams. Don't even know which team gonna draft me. It's just Shedeur should be drafted. Shut the fuck up.
That goes to show it's not about talent no more. It's not about what your actual ability is to produce. It's about narrative.
And Kyron Lacy had all the talent in the world. Kyron Lacy was projected to be next year's, or Kyron Lacy was projected to be this year's, excuse me. Kyron Lacy would have been already drafted by now. Kyron Lacy was projected to be a high first round pick. He would have already been drafted. Probably higher than the Golden guy that went to the. He probably would have went to the Packers. But what did Kyron Lacy do? He messed up his narrative, being known as an irate, out of control kind of person. So they didn't draft Kyron Lacy because by the time it was time to draft Kyron Lacy, unfortunately, what happened? Teams are looking at this, your attitude, your demeanor, how you think, and they're looking at everything because all of that factors in to you doing your job. It's a job interview, you idiots. But y'all just, nah, he played good football, so he should be able to smack bitches around and he should be able to drive at 300 miles per hour. He should be able to do whatever he want to do. That's Deion's son. Y'all ninjas is crazy.
Why not use the next 20 years to build your own program? I mean, how much money does a Negro needs to start his own shit? This shit crazy, bruh.
A lot of money, buddy. These teams are worth billions of dollars. They got marketing. They got sponsors. They got all types of stuff. The NFL is a $1 trillion industry. Sports is a $1 trillion industry. I've been telling you on this. But this is why you see Shedeur is toe tapping his way to the league. Because he want to be a part of their industry. They don't want to be a part of the Sanders industry. The Sanders was made off of their industry. That's how they're looking at it. But y'all so quick to be so emotional and so mad, just calm down. Shedeur might go undrafted. I know y'all mad and y'all don't care about Derek Carmen. I know y'all mad and y'all don't care about nobody else's situation, about Travis' situation. Now y'all mad at Travis. Travis need to say something. Travis can't do nothing. Travis ain't gonna make these people draft. Y'all think Travis come out there and say, hey, draft them. Somebody gonna text Travis and say, please delete that tweet. Can you turn that stream off, Travis? Or they're not gonna be able to give you the bonus. Somebody's gonna immediately text Travis PR team, gonna immediately text him and tell him to take that shit down. Because he has a job to do now. You ninjas don't understand that.
Bitch and cry about life. It's not fair the way life goes for me.
That's
so you're over
you.
Here laughing at a young man who's being.
We laughing at Shedeur, or is we making sense right now? Cause y'all don't got no solution. It's all just crying. There's no solutions. That's why I'm tired of this pro-black. I'm tired of the black community and people that want to present themselves as FBA. Don't even be FBA. People want to present themselves as FBA. Stop this shit. We're not bending over backwards because we telling Shedeur to be humble. We're telling him that so he could get a job in the NFL, you idiot. Because if he don't, he might not be able to get a job. Shedeur's already being humble. He's being quiet. He's saying thank you, God, and all of that on Twitter right now. So he know what he need to do. He should have been doing it. It's too late now. You should have been doing it. You should have when they invited you to the combine, Shedeur, you should have took that hat off. You should have took them chains off, and you should have got a boogie in that goddamn 40-yard dash. Then after you did your 40-yard dash, you should have made every goddamn throw they asked you to make. But you didn't do that. You want to know why? Oh, that's why you're still on the draft board. Them people invited you to the draft. You got up there and said, do you know who my daddy is? That's how they look. But everything is just, see, people like Shedeur Sanders and people that like Shedeur Sanders, they don't actually look at the objective piece. They don't look at things from a nonsensical view. They don't look at things unless it's a selfish way of looking at things. I should get whatever I want. Me. They don't look at things from a third-party viewpoint. They can't because they always worried about me, what I want. You gotta look at things from a third party viewpoint so you can understand why these people ain't draft Shedeur Sanders yet. If you can't do that, you probably won't understand what's going on. Do Shedeur need to be drafted in the first round, second round, third round, fourth round, fifth round, sixth round, seventh round to play football and be good? If they sign him, get on the team and be good and do good. And make sure your team's above 500 is the job. How hard is that? Being drafted is null and void when you know these people are going to sign you. You know they're going to sign you. You're literally the best completion rated quarterback from last year. You know they're going to sign you. You know what? They're going to talk about it was a steal. The Steelers with the steal. Wow. You like how that rhymes? You like how this narrative and this story is going? I do too. So put your money on Shedeur under, right? Put your money on Shedeur's under picks. People just don't know what's going on. They just be babbling. Babble diarrhea.
He's not blessed one. You're tripping, man. He's not a fourth rounder. He's not a fifth. I might even that part and just right in your face.
How about this? How about this? He not a fourth rounder. He not a fifth rounder. He might be a undrafted free agent that has to sign to the Steelers. And instead of throwing ad hominem and acting like a child, I'm gonna spit on you because you said Shedeur ain't supposed to go in the round that I think he should go. You're corny, bro. You're corny, bro. You don't even watch football. You said it yourself yesterday. You don't even watch football. You don't know what's going on. You don't even understand this is a part of his rookie hazing. There's only like two teams that's teeter-tottering on wanting to draft him right now. So when we get down to the seventh round, Shedeur's best option is gonna be signing to the team that he wants to sign to, which is Pickens and Metcalf. Like he said, whoever is going to be the quarterback of that team is going to have a great duo. He wants to be a Steeler. They know that, so they're going to use their draft value because nobody else wants to draft Shedeur. Needs matter. Nobody else need him. So why the fuck would I waste a draft pick on Shedeur Sanders when I could get what the fuck I really need? You nutcase. Y'all nutcases, bro. Y'all don't know what's going on. Y'all D-riders. Y'all don't know what's going on. These teams don't need Shedeur. Don't you just see a gazillion quarterbacks just went off the board? How many more teams you think need Shedeur? So it's probably not valuable for the Steelers to draft them.
Or because they don't like how confident he is.
This is a good steal by the Steelers. Great job, Steelers organization. Y'all making something happen, and y'all doing something that a lot of people, fanboys and fans, probably don't even know what's going on right now. They don't know what's going on. They just worried about the glitz and glimmer, seeing Shedeur walk across the stage, first round pick. They don't know what's going on right now. They don't know that the Steelers is making one of the best front office decisions right now, getting everything that they need out of the seat. When it's all said and done, the Steelers are going to have an A+ draft and an A+ free agency signing. They're going to have a team of great players on their team, and then they're going to have Shedeur Sanders with the all-time steal. Nobody wanted him. We wanted him. Hey, guess what, Shedeur? Time to start up and crank up the Brady story that you keep on talking about that you want to have. And you're Brady, right? It's time to crank that up, buddy.
Terrell Pryor, yo. Caller, you a football fan. My nigga, never forget. Never forget, Caller. You a real nigga. I was in Iraq when that happened. You a real person, bruh. It's refreshing.
He just got his Heisman back this past year for something that was bogus. But yet, Johnny Manziel got a pass. Baker Mayfield got a pass.
Bro, this is what these people do. They say something and then they want to glorify their point. I don't have time for that. Oh, they're racist. Okay, move on. Okay, what team can I go to that's not racist? I'm not one of those people. I'm not even gonna say that word. But I'm not one of those type of people. If they racist, okay, on to the next. They racist over there. Yes, they drafted Johnny Manziel. He was a drunk. He was a crackhead. Okay, cool. They drafted Johnny Manziel. Why? Because he's white. They drafted Baker Mayfield. He's undersized because he's white. All right, now what do we do? Because you don't want to boycott the NFL. You're not telling them, oh, don't go to the NFL now because they racist. You telling them, yeah, still go to a team that's racist. What are y'all talking about, bro? Y'all sound dumb. Just because you're pointing out the fact that they're racist, you don't have any solution for it. Because if Shedeur got drafted by one of them racist teams, you'll have your pom poms and be clapping. Oh, Shedeur, he got drafted by the racists. Yeah, you'll be jumping up and down with your pom poms. So what are you really talking about, bro? You ain't talking about nothing. Like,
Well, I'm in North Carolina, so I'm right here.
Caller, it's refreshing. Malik Murphy was a beast in high school. If he didn't get injured, he was supposed to be the starter. Right? But I don't want to get into that. But I watched Daniel Jones, caller. I watched this nigga, bruh. I'm like, this nigga big as fuck, and he sucks. I watched him, caller. Everybody said Daniel Jones, at best, miraculously would be a fourth round, but they looked at him all the way to a seventh round pick.
now
Out
they
of
trying to
nowhere,
say,
like you.
now they're trying to say Shedeur's going to the Raiders. He got the call on stream. Right. Y'all want people to hold your hand and say it all nice and soft. Say the quiet part out loud, all nice and soft for me. Don't say it all direct and stoic. Say it all nice and soft. They're racist and they won't want to draft Shedeur. Duh. All right, not that person got drafted. That person got drafted, and they white and they was trash and they was undersized. Okay, cool. Duh. Like, what are we talking about? We're not gonna sit up here. They saying Shedeur got the call. See that he got a team. I told y'all it's gonna be the Steelers or the Raiders. What did I just tell y'all? I just told y'all it's gonna be the Steelers or the Raiders, man. But now everybody happy. It's not no more boycott the NFL. It's not no more none of that stuff because he got drafted. Now it's oh man, it's all right. It's cool. They don't need it. They got him now. Now it's all right. People is crazy, bro. People just say, hey, racist. They this and that and the third. Damn, what's going on?
Is the chat lying?
This is crazy.
Oh, no, I feel like the chat might be.
Even if they trolling me,
It
call
is
it,
in,
I
y'all.
gotta live to my
And they
word.
took
You know,
a
like
D
I'm
line.
loyal.
They didn't even take him. They took Tonka Hemingway. Damn, everybody they just had everything.
That he did, Tyson.
Is the Ravens on the clock right now?
They just
All right,
trolled the
but how
fuck
did he
out
get
that
drafted
boy.
if the Raiders just selected Tonka Hemingway? What are you talking about?
See, look, now he's
No,
tweaking on his
no,
mod. Now he's tweaking on one of his mod that be trolling him. Tyson Garcia, you funny as a bitch, bro. He just had this nigga hype that Shedeur was gonna get drafted. He keep doing this to him every single pick that come up with a team that might draft him. They do that. They be like, "Yo, Shedeur about to get drafted," and he go get drafted. It is the funniest shit ever, bro. That's why I've been having this shit on in the background while I was sports trading, bro. This shit is so funny, bro. They'd be like, Shedeur about to get drafted. And then they could be like, oh, Shedeur about to get drafted? What? Oh my gosh. He start clapping and shit. Bro, I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, they embarrassed. Don't embarrass me last night. Because you know these ninjas embarrassed you. They got you looking crazy. They're probably all watching this. You see, this guy right here, I Smoke Hip Hop, Shedeur, he made it bad for you. You see how many views? He got like 25,000 views on that last one. Shedeur, he made it bad for you. It's like a running joke now. You know it's true, bro. That's why I said delete that stream. They talking some LMAO, my bad.
I'm like, let me say what the caller said instead. You know your dream, bro. You worked for this. You every day,
Oh my
bro.
God,
I see
that
what
is
my son go
hilarious,
through, bro.
bro.
They don't get to be regular kids because they're active in sports. Could you imagine the things Shedeur could have did being Deion Sanders' son with females and all that? Can't go to certain parties, can't go to certain movies because you get.
Man, shut the fuck up, man. These niggas is crazy. Bro, these ninjas crazy, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. Yo, that's some funny ass shit. They had me thinking too. I was like, all right, he might get drafted. Raiders. And they didn't even take him. They said, man, we gonna want a D lineman, man. It's so funny. They keep on saying best available prospects, and they put a bunch of skill players on there. They don't even got no linemen on there. These teams want linemen and shit. These niggas don't know what's going on. They just keep on put. They probably play. They probably played. Deion Sanders probably played Breach Report to put Shedeur number one on there, like he had Mel Kiper. Like, bro, take that shit down, bro. You know these people not drafting him, bro. They acting like me saying this is I'm the reason. It's viral industries is the reason why Shedeur isn't getting. Man, shut the fuck up, bro.
That best right now. To keep it real, you ain't ready for that, is you, bro? You not ready for that type of conversations, is you, dog? Do you really want to go towards that way? Since it's hilarious, right? And what's pathetic on you niggas, you so passive aggressive.
Oh
you
my
niggas don't
god, bro, shut up, man. Why are you get? What you want to fight somebody because Shedeur didn't get? What you want to shoot somebody because Shedeur didn't get drafted? Shut up, bro. It's corny at this point, bro. It's corny, bro. Stop the pro-black shit. I don't care about black people, African American, FBA people. Stop all the bullshit. Nobody there hazing Shedeur right now. He's getting his haze right now. He should enjoy it. Enjoy the situation. Didn't you say that you want this Shedeur? You're liking it. You're enjoying it right now. Enjoy it. Enjoy it, because that's what you're gonna have to overcome. It's not gonna be easy. They're teaching you right now. It's not gonna be easy. I'm not one of these soft ass weirdos out here deriding you, Shedeur. I'm telling you the truth. Telling you the truth. Any Shedeur fans, I'm telling you the truth. I'm letting you know, as a guy that bet on Shedeur multiple times to win games, money line. This is before I knew anything. I just knew I needed them to win, and he won that bitch for the plus 300 money. You know what I'm saying? For the good money. But I'm just saying, y'all. Y'all don't. There's a lot of people that don't know what's going on, man. They're hazing Shedeur right now. They're prepping him right now. They want to see what's going on with him right now. Is he? They're literally watching him on stream right now. He's making it easy for him. He should turn that stream off. Turn that shit off. Make a video talking about how humble he is to be in this situation. Still, one of the top prospects available in the draft or some shit. He needs to do that. But y'all telling him to get up in arms, get crazy, and tell everybody fuck him. And like, man, shut up. Y'all cornballs.
That's just fact. But no one's actually making fun of these people. It's only black folks. As soon as somebody they don't like
Hold on, Collins.
draft,
Hold
they
that.
turn.
Hey, Gifted said, just like you ain't read what I said, I got mentoring programs in 7 states. I'll put it on my kids. You a bitch ass liar. Suck my tit, bitch. I'm a veteran on YouTube. You're so pathetic. You ain't got shit, bitch. I got a real organization that goes. Everybody who watches this channel know Blessed One is in the streets giving food, clothes, and showing people how to get places to stay, teaching people how to get grants. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. You can barely get fucking breakfast at the corner store to eat, but you got 7 mentoring. Suck my tip, nigga. What's wrong with you mental?
Yeah, man. I don't know what got. I don't know how is Shedeur not being drafted got you crashing out talking to people like this that you don't even know. People is crazy, bro. People is crazy. It's not that serious, man. Shedeur, he might not get drafted, but I know he's gonna get signed as a free agent. I have a cousin that got signed as a free agent by an NFL team, and he got his chance. He got his shot. Everybody gonna get their shot, man. When Shedeur get his shot, it might not be what everybody else shot look like. It might not be how Travis Hunter shot. He might not have the leash that Travis Hunter got. Travis Hunter might be able to go down the block, around the corner, and come back, and he might got a longer leash than Shedeur. Shedeur might only be able to go over here to the sidewalk. But when he go to the sidewalk, he better make the best out of that hole. You understand? So when he get his shot in spring training or summer camp, he better, in them 2 days, he better go crazy in the 2 days. It's not no lackluster. I'm not gonna like the combine and all that shit. I'm good off this and all that. No, you good at second string, third string, right in this bench. You know what I'm saying? And then people are looking at it like, man, we don't want all of the drama for a nigga that's gonna be riding the bench. You understand? Like, this is what these teams are saying, and we could get him as a steal too. But nobody else needs a quarterback. We could get him as a steal late in the draft when we really need this D lineman. We really need this wide receiver. We really need this player. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be taken. We might as well take them. But y'all don't want to hear that. Y'all want to, oh man, you mad? This and that and third. Man, y'all deleting everybody messages. Look at him crashing out.
Because I don't know, there ain't no context in that.
Got women up here talking about, got niggas in here saying normal beta male behavior, calling this nigga a liberal and shit. Like, bruh, I'm sorry, bro. It's not that serious, though. These people right, man. It's not that serious. It's not that serious, man. Shedeur, I got kicked from the track because I said Shedeur is asking to be a part of the same league that y'all criticizing. You can't police the police. You can't be asking the police to police the police. It's stupid. He wants to be a part of the NFL. He wants this to happen to himself right now. He's thanking God right now this is happening. That's what he said, right? So why are y'all so mad? This is what he asked for. He wants the Brady role in the Brady way. Well, you're going to get the Brady way. They're going to give you the Brady. You want the Brady? They're going to give you the Brady. Everything because you're saying just because somebody is saying something that's in the favor of what you want doesn't mean that they're helping you or telling you the truth. These people are deceiving Shedeur Sanders. These people are deceiving the Sanders. These fans. These fans got their mind clouded. That's why the NFL team, the Steelers most likely, who are doing this to Shedeur, they're doing this for good reason. So when he comes to camp, when he comes to rookie mini camp and then the 2 days, he his ego is dead. They want the ego gone. They want it all gone. They don't want it. You understand? They want him to understand if we cut you, Shedeur, you might not be in the league again. Like they want him to understand that. They want Shedeur to matter of fact say, yo, I ain't get drafted yet. What the fuck, man? Fuck this shit. And nobody draft him. And they be like, man, we ain't draft. He's a problem. You know, we can't have that Kyron Lacy stuff going on. That's how they're talking right now. These is grown men that's in charge of a billion dollar industry. They're not little kids saying inhabitants because their favorite player didn't get to be in a video game. Like this is y'all are kids, y'all are children mentally. This is why y'all go to first thing y'all say is start talking about something like all of this and all because y'all start saying inhabitants because they don't have any logic. You have no logic to combat these people saying you're emotional. You have no logic to combat these people saying you're a beta. You have no logic. This is why you're a beta. This is why you don't understand what's going on. This is why you're going crazy because Shedeur Sanders hasn't been drafted yet.
It is out here. You bitches just call yourself conservatives because low-key you hate black people and you just want to be part of something. And the black ones who call themselves that, they're the ones who are...
This is why they calling you a tether.
Your Boys and Girls Club. So they said, so I make sure to do a disclaimer. When I say I'm a conservative, I'm the throwback ones from the 1800s who are all about melanated people. That's the real conservative, traditional values. That's what keeps the family together. And you niggas think I'm...
Bro, this the same people, traditional value. This the same people that saying, nah, mess me with all that humbleness, mess me with all that humble. This the same people saying, mess me with all that humble, talking about some traditional value. Do you know what Jackie Robinson? So you're talking about Jackie Robinson? Who are you talking about? Because we just integrated the league. Not even 50 years ago, 60 years ago. We just integrated these leagues and said we gonna play with the white people. They was humble. So what are you talking about? Nah, I'm talking about the man, shut up.
I like his policies, so I might sway towards him. But you niggas are groupie. You done made these niggas into a godlike figure. And that's why I call you people out and I stand on business with you people. Because you can't put me in a box. I'm a free man. Most free people like me, we get ridiculed because I'm supposed to fit some type of narrative to make you fucking feel good. So when you see a nigga like...
in the chat, it's supposed to be about football. It is supposed to be about football, but this person that y'all watching, he don't know anything about football. This is the thing about YouTube, bro. People on here just yapping away. Yap. And y'all be in the comments like, oh, wow, you really got something. Donate to these people and everything. Bro, this man don't even watch football. This tether don't even watch football. He's sitting up here talking about black people, this and that. I'm conservative from the 1800s. All right, those are the same humble people that asked to be a part of these leagues, humbly. They didn't come and say, let us in your motherfucking league before we burn this bitch up. They didn't do all of that, bro. They knew it was just sports. It's not that serious. If anything, we're going to have our own Negro League. They're not doing what y'all doing. Y'all crashing out, cursing everybody out because y'all favorite player didn't get drafted. If your favorite player would have been drafted by this, you wouldn't even be having this stream up and you'll be happy somewhere. But your favorite player didn't get drafted, bro, and you look at him like he's a god and you feel some type of way, it's okay. He still has to play football. Whether he's the first pick or he's undrafted free agent signing. He's still going to have to sign a contract and produce on the field. Because that's what matters. not social media followers and all this other stuff. They don't care about that shit. They could care less.
But people
They
just
could care less about his stats at Colorado. That's the first thing they're gonna tell him when he walk into the facility. If you know anything about playing sports, especially football, the first thing your coach tell you when you from a different team and the two-a-days is we don't give a rat's ass about what school you came from or what you did last year. That's the first thing these coaches tell you. We don't give a damn about what happened last year. We want to win today.
Oh yeah, I get to see that. I'm not no egotistic dude. I have conversations with people and I agree
Absolutely
with them. But when it
egotistical and will not have a conversation with somebody you feel like disagree with you. That's exactly what you are. You don't want to sound wrong in a situation, so now you're getting mad about the situation. No, bro, you was wrong. You thought Shedeur was going to go in the first round. You thought he should. That's not how these NFL scouts feel. That's not how the NFL feels. Now what do you feel now? You feel disrespected by whom? You feel like it's the system. What system? The NFL system? That's the system that Shedeur's trying to toe tap into. So he need to do a good job. Yes, that's humbling yourself. You're allowing these people to draft and you're doing what they say. If they say delete that, if they say shut the fuck up, if they say run that 40, if they say run this play, you're doing it. So who's really toe tapping, man? Get
it's an ongoing thing, and then we give you a chance to finally say it after we have to pry it out of you, and your answer was what he did last week. And that's my point about you people who claim you hate him and Shedeur. We give you a chance to break it down, and you do break it down, but you sound like an idiot. I have a right to say this is bullshit, especially when everybody can see it. Aren't we talking about the common sense factors now? So when the caller said, if you're going to disagree, come up with valid reasons to support your narrative. That's all people ask for.
Yes, and it shouldn't be that hard, because if you don't do it, then you're really just a troll, because you're just here to waste people's time. If you don't have a real reason to substantiate why you saying what you're saying and why you disagree, you're just wasting people's time. Shedeur Sanders is a top quarterback prospect, period. He can throw the football, he's a
y'all keep on y'all keep on regurgitating the bullshit. If Shedeur's a top round pass back, whatever y'all saying, y'all don't make fucking sense. If Shedeur's this top round draft pick, he should be a top round draft pick week 1, week 2, and for the rest of his career. Okay, that's how, because y'all saying that's his play level, right? All right, so he should play at this great level that many other great players have been drafted at. He should continue to just do that. Because Cam Ward, he has to do that today and tomorrow and throughout the whole season and the rest of his career. He's going to have to do that. I'm pretty sure he knows that. Shedeur Sanders, do you know that? You going to have to play like that as well? Y'all don't understand that point. Y'all just talking and babbling, and all of these teams really care about winning. No, all these teams really think they can win. No, nobody really. They have George Pickens and DK Metcalf. You want to be on a team with George Pickens, DK Metcalf, Shedeur? You're already Shedeur, and you're what comes with it, the media and all this other stuff. But now you want to be on a team with George Pickens and DK Metcalf, two other superstars in the league right now. They're superstars. So they're not going to have patience for a trash quarterback, a trash situation. It will go up in flames. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. It will go up in flames if that team isn't winning. Okay? I'm just trying to tell y'all the truth. There's players out here that don't. Yo, this nigga got fingernail polish on Bleacher Report. What the fuck? This nigga got orange fingernails. But yeah, bro. This nigga got a bald head with orange fingernails. That shit scared me, bro. But yeah, y'all, I'm just trying to tell y'all, bro. These are the type of people that y'all listen to, bro. I feel bad for y'all, bro. Cause it's funny, bro, that watching this dude delete everybody out the chat that don't agree with him. That's beta, bro. That's why I know you guys don't know what y'all talking about, bro. Because y'all would have an explanation as to why he not drafted right now. You don't got one. You just keep on saying they racist. All right, they racist. Now what? What's the other explanation? Because there's other players that's black that ain't got drafted. There's other quarterbacks that's black that ain't got drafted. So now what is it? What's the excuse now? They listen. If they don't like them, that's a factor as to why they won't draft them, guys. You understand that? The teams have a choice right now to draft the guys that they like and they want in their team too. It's not just the play ability. You can have the greatest. Look at Kyron Lacy. I'm gonna keep bringing him up. Kyron Lacy, top round draft pick, top projected draft pick, high draft pick, first round. Has the ability. But can I draft him right now? No, I cannot. Because something extracurricular that had something to do with his character that they probably didn't understand or didn't like then has superseded his life right now. He's not even here no more. So they're looking at this stuff like, man, is Shedeur really like that? Is Shedeur really brash like how they say? Is he really disrespectful like that? Does he really pull off in a Maybach and then drive over the speed limit? They care about all that stuff, but y'all don't care about that because y'all are just fans. Y'all aren't GMs and scouts and coaches of a billion-dollar industry. You're nobody. You don't know what the fuck going on, and you're not even going to listen to those people that's in that position. You're just going to be mad and say, yo, you're racist. Okay, they racist. I knew they was racist without even knowing that they was a part of the NFL. What's next? Y'all don't know what's next because y'all lost. Y'all don't even watch football. Y'all don't even know what's going on right now.
Trump, right? I know how I could get y'all. Donald Trump was one of the main vocal people who said this is damn near a travesty. He called out not regular people.
Bro, y'all
he
talking
called out
about
all
a fake post, bro. Now you're talking about a fake post, and if Donald Trump said something, like Sean Payton said something, who gives a rat's ass? Is Donald Trump the NFL coach? Is Donald Trump the NFL team? Is Donald Trump the motherfucking NFL CEO? No, he's not. This is a private entity that Shedeur is trying to become or be a part of. Excuse me. Y'all aren't thinking, bro. Y'all don't think. Y'all don't know what's going on. Y'all sit up here talking about possible fake posts. Donald Trump said something about Shedeur. What? What are y'all talking about? I didn't see that. Y'all just making shit up, bro. Just because y'all made some shit up don't mean Shedeur getting drafted. Sean Payton said, "Oh, he should be drafted." But is he drafted him? He got a whole NFL team talking about some Shedeur should be. Man, I watch Shedeur from. But sir, you have an NFL team. Why don't you just draft him? Why don't you just draft the kid? Oh, but you got Bo Nix, right? And you got this quarterback over here, right? You got Drew Lock and all these other motherfuckers, right? Oh, okay. So that's why you ain't drafted Shedeur. You just blowing hot smoke in the air. You don't give a goddamn rat's ass, okay?
But they can fake it out if they want to, even racist, because you're a man. What man don't like football? Yeah. Go ahead.
Trying to tell y'all, bro. It's dudes that don't even know ball that's just on here rambling. Trying to tell y'all that Shedeur didn't get drafted yet because they racist. But it's black quarterbacks coming off the board. It's black people coming all off the board at all times. Every second, it's a new black person getting drafted. But they trying to tell y'all it's racist. Bro, what are y'all talking about? Shedeur is literally toe tapping to be a part of these racist people league. Shedeur don't want to be a part of y'all league, the pro black league. Where's that? He don't want to be a part of that. He want to be a part of the racist league, y'all. So he gonna toe tap and be an NFL slave boy. That's what they want. I don't care who feel all this disrespectful and all that. All right, and you a McDonald's slave boy if you work at McDonald's. You a motherfucking Burger King slave boy if you work at Burger King. You an Amazon slave boy if you work at Amazon. You an slave girl, slave boy, whatever. What? You are owned by these people working under contract. What don't you understand? That means if they say shut the fuck up, you need to shut the fuck up. If they say delete that post, you need to delete that post. All jobs have some type of social media etiquette and all types of stuff. But when it comes to NFLs, man, they should be able to drive 200 miles per hour and smoke weed and fuck hoes while they're driving and do whatever they want to do. That's how it comes down to it when it comes to NFL because these people have an affinity for these players. They have an affinity for them, so they believe they could do no wrong. They think they should just be the top of the top. See, look, nobody's thinking about Derek Carmen in his situation, how much it meant to him to be drafted first round. Nobody cares about that. It's all about Shedeur. Even though that's not going to mean nothing to Shedeur, it's going to be a piece of paper, a picture. He got drafted first round, 21st, something he could brag about and post on Instagram. That really means something to Derek Carmen. And obviously his mother, she passed away literally right after he got drafted, first round. Now, if they didn't draft him first round, I got to explain this for an idiot. If they didn't draft him first round, his mom probably would have passed away and not been able to see him get drafted. Like, do you understand what's going on? Y'all don't understand what's going on. So for niggas like Tyreek Nasheed to come out and say, like, he be getting too slick out the mouth too, bro. I ain't been watching him because he like, bro, what are you talking about, bro? Talk about reparations, bro, and how we could get reparations. How? Talk about the solution. How? Talk about trying to go meet up with Trump or something like that. What are we talking about, bro? You talking about some, oh, they buck dancing and they Miami's got to be on crack for him to get drafted and all those players. What are you talking about? They need to be on Section 8 to get drafted. You know, they want to be the white daddies of them. What are y'all talking about, bro? Y'all don't make sense. I just throwing ad hominems. Y'all throwing ad hominem attacks on players that literally their parents work. That's disrespectful to these. Yo, y'all don't even know how disrespectful it is. Because y'all don't got kids that even play sports. Y'all never even played fucking sports before. So y'all don't even fucking know how much these parents sacrifice to make sure their kids could go first. So Derek Carmen's mom probably sacrificed her whole life, literally. It took her whole life. She got to see her fucking son be in the NFL draft for her last day, her last hours. And y'all get to get on here and be disrespectful and say, oh, they just bending over for them so they can be their white god and, you know, their white mammy. They want to be their white daddies and their mom's on crack, so they'll draft him. And, like, shut the fuck up. Y'all so corny, bro. I can't even talk like y'all because y'all fucking retarded. I don't understand the shit y'all be talking about, bro. When it come down to pro-black and how I feel about black people, yes, we deserve our reparations. Yes, we work for 400 plus years and went through a genocide in America, but I don't glorify this shit and make this shit seem like every situation. This isn't that situation, okay? This isn't that situation. Yes, there's racist teams, so he shouldn't be expected to go to them teams, and his father, Dion, shouldn't be telling the Cleveland Browns don't draft him, because that might be the only team that really want him. The Steelers might be the only team that want him. Lamar Jackson, then you watch every single team not draft you, and then Ozzie said, you know what, I'm going to take this kid. The black GM from Baltimore, then he said, you know what, I'm going to take this guy. You had to wait the whole draft, right, Lamar? And he was humble. And his mom understood that, and she was humble. She didn't stand up and on the table and start cursing everybody out and say, the racism, my son, he's a Heisman winner. This is racism. I'm speaking up. She didn't do that. She shut her mouth. Lamar shut his mouth, and they was quiet, and they was humble. That's humble. I don't know. What do y'all think humble is? Put some chains around and say, oh, Lord, I'm a slave because I'm humble. Like, what are y'all talking about? Talking about what that word means and all that. What the fuck do you think that word means? What does happy mean to you, motherfucker? You happy-go-lucky motherfucker? So it's just like, bro, I'm tired. I'm tired of black people. They're using the race card at the wrong time. Like, you're not even using this shit right, bro. You don't even know what's going on. You're just talking about this shit because it's a story. And I'm tired about it, y'all. That's my rant.